baby. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
With my body and soul, I want you more than you'll ever know.
So we'll just let it go. Don't be afraid to lose control. No.
Yes, I know it's on your mind when you say, stay with me tonight.
Stay with me and remember, you're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something. This could be love because I had the time of my life.
Welcome back, guys. This is part 11 in our Get Rich series, okay? So last lesson we learnt about home loans and how expensive they can be, all right? They are a big financial decision. We are adults, we're making big decisions, okay? And we learnt that we pay a lot in interest. And today, what we're going to be learning about is the first way to reduce that amount of interest and save yourself some money. But just quickly, a little word from today's sponsor. That is Chobani. Chobani Fit. They have sponsored today's episode. They see me eating them around the yard. Their spies around the place. They said, you know what? This guy we're going to get around, all right, with less than 0.5% fat. These are no artificial sweeteners in there, all right, 13 grams of protein, okay, and they are lactose-free Greek yogurt. It is the healthy snack, whether it's early in the morning, you need a little pick-me-up in the afternoon, Chobani Fit is the one for you. Tropical is my favorite flavor too. They've sent me a bunch of them out, so I appreciate them. But now let's get into today's video, which is on reducing our interest. And the first way we do that is making larger repayments. So what I mean by that is just taking out that minimum monthly repayment and adding more money on top of it to make sure we pay off the loan a little bit quicker. So that is what we're going to be learning about today.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
So today we are looking at making larger repayments. So we're going to go through the example here. So Casper takes out a $400,000 home loan. Congratulations, Casper, on buying your first home. Now with an interest rate of 6% per year to be repaid over 25 years with monthly repayments. So our key information that we need to know. First thing we want to find out, what will Casper's minimum monthly repayment on the loan be? So we jump over to our trusty Casio calculator. If you need a calculator, Casio is your brand. We punch in our details. 25 times 12, that's 300. Our I, 6. Our present value is $400,000 dues. Our payment is 0. We don't know what that is. Our future value, we want that to be 0. And our PY and CY are both 12. Okay, and then to chuck that in and we'll find out our payments. Our monthly payment is $2,577.21. Remember, like we learned about last time, if we do not have the perfect number here, we round up or else we won't ever hit our target. Even if it might be $1 or $2 at the end, we still won't technically hit it. Question B, how much interest will Casper pay over the term of the loan? So remember, he's borrowed $400,000. Jump down here. What we do here, we go to our menu and we go to the matrix function. We punch in our PMT timesing by our N. So our payment is 2577.21. And then we times that by 300. Then we take $400,000. Okay. So our total interest that we accrue on the loan is $373,163. Think about that. That's a lot of money that we're spending, that we're just giving the bank over the 30 years. A lot of money. So we want to make sure we're trying to reduce that as much as possible. And Casper, smart man, he's decided to contribute an extra $200 a month, okay? He must be pretty good with his money. He might have followed along and watched parts 1 through to 10 in this series, okay? And he wants to know how much sooner will his loan be paid off. So a really simple one that. We jump on down. What we are trying to do, we are trying to find what N is. So we go back into our finance side of things. Jump back in compound. So we change N to 0. Our interest rate is still the same. Our present value is still the same, but what we're changing is our payment. So it's now 277721. Okay. Our future value is 0. Our payments per year is 12. Compounding periods per year is 12. Okay. We click on N. That gives us 255.33 months. Okay. So what we do here, we jump on over and we go, okay, well, how much sooner is it going to be paid off? So we go 300 minus 250. We'll round it up, 256. So that gives us 44. Okay, so we know that the loan will now be paid off 44 months sooner. All right, for those with their thinking hats on, that is 3 years and 8 months. All right, so sooner than if he had just not paid the extra $200 off. Now, here's the big one. How much money is he actually saving? So the first thing that we got to do is work out our total interest on him paying it off sooner. So we go back, go to our run matrix, and we go, okay, well, we go 2777.21 times by 256, because that's how many payments we have, minus 400,000. 310,000. So he has 310,965.6. So we're going to write that here. Now what we do to find out how much money he saved, we take the original amount of interest charged, so it's 373,163. Then we take our X, like the total interest that we would have paid from paying a little bit extra. That's $310,965.76. Okay. Find the difference between those two. We know that Casper saved himself $62,197.24 in interest, and that's incredible.
I feel 10 feet tall right now and strong as it.
That's a lot of money that he's saving, okay? So that's why sometimes if we can afford it, it's important that we make larger repayments. Even adding up like $5 or $10, rounding up to the nearest 10 to the nearest 100 can make a significant difference over the 30 years, over the term, or the 25 years of your loan, okay? So that's how we calculate the impact that making larger repayments will have on our home loans. And that is all for today's video. So we're trying to make a little bit shorter videos, okay? Just focus on one step at a time. So this is our first way to look at how we can reduce our interest that we pay on a loan, save ourselves some money, and get richer and richer and richer. This was part 11 of our Get Rich series. Well, shout out today goes to my good friend John Cena. Yes, that's right, John Cena.
Are you sure about that?
Reached out to me, he says, please give me a shout out in the Get Rich series. So I've done my best. All right, here it is, John Cena. We appreciate the work that you do. WWE superstar, making funny movies, action movies, you name it, he's in it. So shout out to Mr. John Cena. Thank you for staying tuned. This has been part 11. Smash that subscribe button. Make sure you smash it. All right, because part 12 is coming soon. So make sure you get ready. All right, because part 12 is coming soon. You want to be alert. You want to be ready to learn.